and gentlemen, theys the gays, you guys. I just want to burst into song and start singing Hark the Herald Angels Sing. Can you tell I grew up Catholic? You guys, Cosmic Brushes, I'm sure you just saw the reveal of their new collection. I'm filming this video the day before the reveal, and let me tell you, I had all my fingers, my toes, my knees, everything was crossed, hoping that DHL would get this package to me before the reveal because I just knew it was gonna be good, and the palette, the collection, it exceeded my expectations. So if you want to see swatches, close-ups, hear my first impression thoughts of the new 'Tis the Season collection from Cosmic Beauty, then just keep watching. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Karen Harris. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on YouTube. I do focus quite heavily on eyeshadow palettes, especially indie ones, because I've just been obsessed with indie eyeshadow for a long time, and I can't help myself. So if you like that type of content, if you like new makeup, if you like chatting about new releases, and especially with the holidays approaching, if you want to see what's good or what you should skip, this is the place for you. Highly recommend subscribing to my channel, turning on that bell so you're notified every time I post, and without further blabbering, let's get into it. So you guys, I film close-ups and swatches of everything, so let's go ahead and roll into that really quickly. So let me just start off by giving you some general information. This is the 'Tis the Season collection. It contains 5 new products available as part of Cosmic Beauty's Black Friday deal. So you can actually snag this entire collection for £45. I'm not sure what the conversion rate is, but I will try and give you like an idea of how much that is on the screen maybe. Of course, you know, conversions change from day to day, so don't take my word for it, but approximately, I still feel like that's a good price for 5 products. And you can also buy everything individually. The collection is valued at £72. So this is launching on the 29th at 6 p.m. UK time. Again, I will figure out what that is in Central Time and put it on the screen for you guys. This collection is limited edition. So they posted a little sneaky peek, and then they posted the lipstick sneak peek. So these are available individually for £10. And again, the full collection will be £45. I feel like for what you're getting, it's going to be a great deal. So as you can see, the collection consists of 5 items. The first items we should probably talk about are the lip products. Look at the packaging, so beautiful. It's a mirrored rose gold packaging. It's very simple, but absolutely stunning. And let me tell you, I know I just got my perfect nude shade. So the red shade is called Santa Baby, just a beautiful holiday red. And then we have the shade Ginger Snap, which is gonna be my favorite nude. It's a beautiful terracotta nude shade. You guys know how much I love shades like this, so I cannot wait to try this on. But what I'm going to do is actually put Santa Baby on so that you guys can see it on my actual lips, just in case. And I haven't tried this formula out on my lips yet, so let me just go ahead and put it on so I can wear it a little bit throughout the video. So since this lipstick is a red shade, I just use a e.l.f. lip liner just to kind of help with the formula not feathering on the lips. Just in case. I'm not 100% sure if it is or is not going to do that, but let's go ahead and try this out. It's swatch very smooth, so I'm expecting it to be very comfortable on my lips as well. So I can definitely say this is a very comfortable formula, and I think that if you are very picky about your lip products, you're still gonna really like this because it doesn't feel like that tuggy matte formula. It definitely looks more like a satin formula. Not overly shiny, not overly glossy, not overly matte, so it's kind of the perfect in-between lip product. Okay, so the next products are 2 beautiful cream blushes. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to test this formula out. So I did swatch these as well next to the lip products, and as you can see, these are very sheer, so they look like they're going to be a buildable formula, which is great because I feel like a lot of the cream and liquid blushes I try are very pigmented, and I feel like I definitely want kind of something in between, not too sheer but not too pigmented. But I will say that I think the more sheer formulas are just a little bit easier to manage, and as long as they build up nicely, That's all that matters. So we have, again, two beautiful shades. One's a nude, one's a red. So this is the shade Mary, and I think I'm just gonna swatch each of these on my cheeks. So let's go ahead and dive into that. And then here is the shade Nutmeg, which is a beautiful brown. Again, the cheeks match the lip products, which I think is such a nice touch. Okay, so I just grabbed two clean brushes, and I'm gonna start off with the shade Mary, and I'm gonna go in to it with this brush. And I like a small brush for applying cream products, and look at that. It's so sheer, but also you can still see it very impactful, not as pigmented as some of the other red blushes I've tried, which is honestly a good thing because I love a heavy blush moment, but I also would rather have something like this because then you don't have to like fuss about and be like, okay, I gotta put a little bit on, then I gotta tap the side of the brush on the back of my hands so that it's not too bright. You know, this is like the perfect wash of color. And then if I want to go a little more intense, I just dab the brush back in the pan and then I just keep adding. But oh, that is so pretty. I love that with my skin tone and the red lip. It's delicious. So now let's go ahead and try the shade Nutmeg. So I just have a Sigma brush, which I'm gonna go ahead and just pick up the product with. And again, I just love dense little brushes like this because they're so good at doing what I need them to do when it comes to cream products. This is stunning. This shade is beautiful brown. I love that brown blushes are like so in right now. I feel like both of my favorite blushes are in, like brown blushes and red blushes. I feel like I've been wearing brown and red blushes long before they really became a thing, but I'm not complaining. I love this formula. There's a bit of a sheen. It's very, very lightly sticky. I have a feeling that by the time I'm done with the eye look, it'll dry down, but oh, which one do we like more? I don't even know. I can't even say. I mean, I think I like the brown just because it's a little bit more. I think they both have their moments. What do you guys think? So I'm just gonna let that be for a bit. I might mix the shades up just so that we can have like the same blush color. So I might mix a bit of red over here and put a bit of brown over there at the end just to make the look more cohesive. But I'm so happy so far. This is very exciting for me. Okay, so now that we've talked about the lip products and the blushes, let's go ahead and talk about the star of the show. Of course, you guys know I love blush, but I love eyeshadow palettes, especially indie ones. And I feel like this palette is not going to disappoint. So let me show you guys the close-ups and swatches and tell you a little bit about this palette. So the layout is the same size as the majority of the Cosmic Beauty palettes. So the first row is a beautiful green row. We've got the shade Decorations. We've got a beautiful matte green called Mistletoe. Garland is a beautiful true green, kind of one of my favorite shades. Festive is a beautiful shimmer green. Holly is a gorgeous dark green shade. The second row is a row of browns and oranges. So if you are a neutral gal, you will really like this row. It's Hot Chocolate, which is a nice dark brown. Candlelight is a beautiful orange shimmer shade. Cookies is a beautiful mid-tone orange crease shade for me. Ginger is a beautiful brow bone highlight shade that people like to use. Celebrate is a beautiful kind of like coppery shimmer shade, but it has some beautiful green sparkles, so I would probably say that's a duochrome. Then we have Fairy Lights, which is a beautiful kind of flaky purple shade. Now, the third row is a purple row, and then we have 'Tis the Season, which I would consider like a deepening up purple shade. Party is a lavender. Baubles is another flaky purple shimmer shade with tons of coppery shimmer to it. And then we have Gifting, which is like a perfect mid-tone purple. And then the last row I would consider kind of the red pinky row. So Mulled Wine is honestly named perfectly. It's a beautiful mulled wine kind of shade. Tinsel is a beautiful pinky, shifty shade with tons of gold sparkle. Ribbon is a white matte shade. Stocking is a beautiful mid-tone pink shade. And then the shade I really like in this palette, I believe this is a multi-chrome called Cranberries, and it's a beautiful black base multi-chrome with tons of red and copper and orange shift to it. Makes me think of richness and fruitcake for some reason, so I think it's named perfectly. So those are all the shades. I hope you enjoyed seeing the swatches and my description. And again, I can't tell you enough how I think £45 for this entire collection just seems like such a no-brainer. Now, if you know me, you know I've been sitting here contemplating what sort of look to do. Of course, immediately I want to do green. I want to try and mix the shades, but I was so interested in the shade Cranberries. I think I might try to do something red. I don't know. I do love red. I love green. I love green the most, but I feel like I'm just in the mood to do a red eye look. Hopefully more time will open up this week and I'll be able to do more looks with this palette, but honestly, I still have some stuff I need to get done, so I don't know if that'll happen, but I at least wanted to do a full video on this collection because I love Cosmic Beauty and I'm so excited that they did this. And I also have the mystery box that they launched. I think it was supposed to be a Halloween launch, but they might have had some issues with shipping if I remember correctly. So they did do it as a pre-order, but now people are getting their orders in. And I've seen a few videos on the mystery box. So if you want to get the mystery box, it will be available again on Black Friday as well. I think they now have it in stock. So what I can maybe do at the end of this video, I wasn't planning this, but what we can maybe do is I'll unbox the mystery box as well. And then if I can get a video in about the mystery box this week, I'll do that for you guys because I, of course, want to give you my perspective on the mystery box. I am not gonna lie, I definitely watched some videos of the spoilers because I had seen some spoilers and I was like, let me just take a peek at another video. And I feel like it's definitely worth talking about. So we'll unbox it at the end of this video and then we'll film a video with it, putting a look together as well. That shade, Stocking, just went on beautifully on the crease. I love how that looks. Now, I've been kind of switching it up how I do my eyeshadow. So before I deepen up the outer corner, I'm going to go in with the shade Cranberries. I want to put that on my lid and see how it looks and then go from there as to what other shades I want to add on my crease and stuff. Okay, so I just picked up Cranberries on my Sigma brush and I'm just tapping it onto my lid. Oh yeah, this is exactly as beautiful as I thought it was gonna be. Also, I want to say that so many of my favorite brands have already started their Black Friday sales, and I know Sigma's gonna do a sale. And in case you're new to my channel, I do have a favorite set with Sigma Beauty that I've talked about on my channel before, and it's going to be an extra 10% off. And then you can also use my Sigma discount code KHMAKEUP on top of it to save an extra 10%. So it'll be extra discounted for Black Friday. So if you're interested in the set and you would like to purchase it, of course, I just want to mention it to you guys because it doesn't always go on sale. They don't always put their favorite sets by creators on sale, so I just wanted to mention it to y'all. But that shade Cranberry is looking as beautiful as I thought it was gonna look, and now I have like a better idea of what I want to do. I think I'm going to use the shade either Candlelight or Tinsel right here in the part of the inner corner that I left blank, and then I'm going to probably pop a little bit of something in the outer corner. So let's see, I just need to grab a clean flat brush from Sigma and I'm gonna go into, let's tinsel. Let's see if this pans out as I would have hoped, and we're gonna give it a nice spray. And I just want to use it in the inner corner as well as just a little bit on the inner part of the eyelid. So I'm just trying to pack it on. I'm so excited that Cosmic Beauty decided to do this color story. I just feel like it's so classic for the holiday season. And I'm not gonna lie, it kind of reminds me of one of my favorite holiday palettes that's ever launched. And you know that some people are probably going to compare the two, which I do think they're quite similar. We'll talk about it closer to the end here. That looks cute. I'm going to take, I think, the shade Ginger, which is the shade I usually never go for in an eyeshadow palette, but I kind of want to use it right here, but I don't want to use Stalking because I don't want it to kind of take over the lighter shimmer shade. So I'm using the shade Ginger in just the inner portion of my crease just to blend out the shade Stalking. Because if I go in with the full force of Stalking in the inner corner, I feel like it'll take away that lightness that I've been trying to create with the shade Tinsel. So I think that looks cute. I know this is like really not that important. Like it's very like nuanced detail, but it makes me happy. It makes a difference in how I see the eye look, so I like it. Now I'm just going into Stalking and just kind of building it up a little bit more and just kind of really bringing it up to my almost, not my brow bone, but you know that part of your eye socket that's like right here. Mine like really sticks out, so I like to bring my eyeshadow all the way up because when I have my eyes open and I'm looking at you directly, my eyes are so deep set that I feel like it cuts off most of my crease. So I really like to bring my crease up high because then you can actually see the matte shadow. So yeah, I just want to mention that to you guys. But so far, this is so cute. If you don't want to amp it up anymore, you can just leave it like this, do the lower lash line. I definitely want to amp it up a little bit more, but first I'm going to line the waterline. Of course, I use the shade Rich Brown from Melt Cosmetics, my favorite eyeliner. I think I'm going to pick up a backup of this when Melt releases the Bailey Sarian collection. I just want to have one of those in my backups, or actually probably in my Shop My Stash because I love that freaking eyeliner shade. So anyway, I wanted to line the waterline so I could start on the lower lash line, and then I'm gonna put the outer corner shade that I want to use. So I'm gonna start off with this little Fantasy Cosmetica brush, which also, by the way, they're having a killer sale. So if you want to check out their brushes and stuff, I think they're so good. They have so many great products. And as I'm filming this video, I did see my favorite palette from them sold out already. So hopefully they'll be restocking that, but I'm just taking Stalking and I'm just running it right on the lower lash line. That eyeliner mixed with Stalking is so beautiful. So I'm just using it to like set the lower lash line. Trying to keep it nice and tight because I don't want to bring it all the way down into my under eyes because then it'll look like kind of wild and a little bit crazy. So we're trying to prevent that. Now I'm going to go into Mulled Wine, which is kind of a pinky purpley shade, and I'm just running that on the outer edge up into the outer crease because I like to tie my eye looks together. Of course, my kids are playing with the babysitter. I literally had my babysitter come. She said she was free and I was like, oh, you want to come watch the kids on a Sunday? My husband's actually at work. He had an emergency and I really wanted to have this video done for reveal, so I'm so happy it worked out because I would have been devastated to not have a look with this collection when they revealed it because it's so beautiful and I'm so appreciative that they, of course, sent it to me. I'm just adding a little bit more cranberry on the lid. Honestly, I was gonna deepen it up some more, but I don't even know if I want to because I just feel like cranberry is so pretty and I don't want to cover it up with anything. Oh, look at that shade. It's so stunning. It's like the holidays in a eyeshadow. It reminds me so much of like tinsel. Okay, we'll put a little bit of the purpley shade. That's what I was going to use in the outer corner, is the shade called "'Tis the Season." So I'll just take a little bit of it on this Fantasy Cosmetica brush and just kind of run it right here. So the eye look is done. I'm going to go ahead and mix up the blushes like I said I was going to. So I'm going to take a little bit of Nutmeg and I'm going to go on to the side with the red blush just so I can like have them match a little bit better. There's something on my face. Oh, that's just a spot. Never mind. I was like, what is that? But oh my gosh. That's cute. I mixed the two shades together. And then I'm going to take the shade Mary and I'm just going to top it onto the side with Nutmeg. Just going to make a custom shade. Oh my gosh, I love it when my hair gets involved. But I just wanted them to match so that it doesn't look too clowny with two different shades on my face. And then, should I just show you the highlighter I want to use? Are you going to be surprised? It is the one from Armani that I've just been raving about over the last 2 weeks. This is definitely going in my like favorite products of 2024 list. Look at that. It's just like so beautiful. I can't like not scream it from the rooftops. I think they're having a Black Friday sale. I really would like to encourage... Oh gosh, I never usually go directly onto the skin with the applicator. Apparently I was just feeling like overzealous, but I'm just like, it's so natural looking. I freaking love it. Just gonna bring a little bit onto the nose. Such a good highlighter. I feel like a lot of people are done with that major highlighter phase. But this one reignited my passion for highlighters. I just love how natural it looks and it looks like I didn't try, which is my favorite. So, looks great. Let's go ahead and switch out the lip too while everybody's still here. And then I will go off camera, put on mascara, fix my hair, and I'll be right back to show you guys the finished look. But I'm going to switch out the lip product really quick as well. This is going to get a little messy because, of course, I tried the red lip out before I tried out the nude shade. That's so typical. Okay, so as you can see, the red did stain my lips a little bit, but I'm okay. I don't want to use a lip liner with this shade because I think it'll be fine. So this is Ginger Snap, and I'm going to go ahead and apply it onto the lips. I think the shade Ginger Snap is a perfect name for this lipstick, and this is my shade of nude that I freaking love to wear. I'm obsessed with shades like this. If you know me, you know that. That is not new information. And I'm going to be messaging Cosmic Beauty right now and telling them that they need to make the shade permanent. Because it's so beautiful. So I love that for me. Like I said, gonna go ahead and finish off this makeup and I'll be right back to show you the finished look. It's like I've taken a little turn to neutral town over here, but listen, this is totally my vibe right now. I am ready for the holidays. I'm ready for Christmas time. So bring it on, bitch. Anyways, let me tell you really quick what else is on my face today. So you already know I played with the Armani highlighter. I'm also wearing the One Size Turn Up the Base Full Beat Liquid Foundation. This is so beautiful. I picked it up during the Sephora sale and I just want to wear it more. I'm also wearing my Gucci Beauty concealer. I haven't used this in a while. And then the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Contour Wand. This is in the shade Fair Medium. And then I have on one of the new What's Up Beauty bronzers. I got a few shades in the mail, so I did post a little reel about that in case you're curious. And then I'm just wearing the Sigma color corrector under my eyes as well because I wanted a little extra coverage. So that is everything that I used to complete this look. Now let's go ahead and take a little peeky peek at the Cosmic Beauty Halloween mystery box. So if you want to skip this portion of the video, now is your time. I will put the timestamp below to get to the rest of my thoughts on the new 'Tis the Season collection. But if you want to see the little unboxing that I'm going to do with their mystery box, now is the time. So look at this packaging, absolutely stunning, and we've got all these fun little question marks. On here it says Cosmic Beauty, and then you open it up and here it is. No, I'm just kidding. There is a piece of foam to protect everything, and then here is what it looks like. So we've got 3 blushes, 3 lip products, and an exclusive palette. I don't think they're planning on releasing the palette separately, so I believe the palette is exclusive to the mystery box. So let me go ahead and get everything out, and then we'll just open it really quick. I'm not going to swatch anything because I'll do a full video separately, but I just want to show you guys everything in case you want to pick this up during Black Friday. If you're shopping Cosmic Beauty for the 'Tis the Season collection and you want to grab this, I might as well just show you what's in it. Okay, so the lip products are in this beautiful matte black packaging, and these are called the Velvet Matte Lipsticks. They're ultra creamy, velvety smooth formula, and that's exactly what I experienced with the holiday collection as well. So the first shade I have is called Nancy, and as you can see, this is like a silvery purple packaging. So this is a beautiful like plummy lipstick. Oh my god, I cannot wait to try all of these out. They look so beautiful. And then we have the shade called Salem, which I'm guessing sounds like a black. I'm totally breaking all of this packaging, so that sucks for me, but that's okay. Okay, Salem's actually a beautiful nude shade. Ah! Oh, well, yeah, it's like a mauvey nude, so definitely excited about that shade. I'm going to be wearing all of these lipsticks like a boss because they're such great shades. And then this last one is called Claris. I hope I said that right. Ooh, this is a light nude. I feel like these shades are so in with like a deep lip liner. So those are the 3 lip products. Already kind of obsessed with the shades. Okay, so next we have the cream blushes, and it says our blush butter is a smooth, creamy formula developed to blend and melt right in, leaving a non-greasy but glowy finish. 100% agree. So this first shade is called, ooh, this is Heroin. Uh-oh, these shades are not on the actual palette, so I better make sure I don't mix these up. But look at that purple. Oh my gosh, I'm a little nervous. I did try purple blush this year, and it turned out that I don't hate it as much as I thought I would, but I'm also a little nervous. That one was very bright. And then the next shade is called Dazed. Again, this is the same packaging as the holiday collection, just in the like purpley silver. This is the shade Dazed. Oh my gosh, it looks stunning. And then the last shade I have is called Got Chills. Okay, that's an interesting color. Okay, so it's a pretty pink. It's very bright. I'm very curious to see how this looks on my skin tone, so I'll definitely have to try this out at some point. And then last but certainly not least is the Sinister palette. So again, it's that same format that they love to do. And we have the inside of the palette. Oh my gosh, look at this palette. It's so stunning. So we've got a row of kind of berries. We've got a bunch of reds. Uh-oh, what happened here? Oh no! What happened? Is that an accident? I'll have to ask. I didn't see any loose shadows floating around in my package, so definitely was not expecting that. That was a bit of a unexpected surprise. The shade is called Ghost, so I'm like, is this part of the joke? Did I miss something? I'll try and find out and keep you guys posted in the description box or anything like that. But anyways, super beautiful collection. I cannot wait to dive into it. Now that we've seen the inside of the Halloween mystery box, which again is restocking on Black Friday as well. So I just wanted to show it to you guys in case I don't get another video up. And of course, I just want to talk about the 'Tis the Season collection a little bit more. So I feel like I'm gonna sound like a broken record, but I love the lip colors. I think they're beautiful. Of course, not everybody loves a red shade, so if you're not into that, maybe you can purchase all the pieces individually. I have a feeling though, with the price point of this collection, you're probably gonna end up spending less if you just buy the entire collection, and then you can always gift the other items that you don't want. The shade Ginger Snap is so me. Like, I love this. I want 20 of these in my collection. And then the shade Santa Baby is Beautiful Red. You guys saw me apply it. The formula is great, very easy, very buttery, very smooth, very silky, 10 out of 10. The blushes I love. They have dried down now. I was just tapping to check. I think these are beautiful blushes. I think they nailed the formula. I love that they're not overly pigmented and they layer really nicely. You saw me mix the two shades together, and I think the packaging is really beautiful as well. So this is giving luxury and I'm totally here for it. Now, last but certainly not least is of course the eyeshadow palette. You guys know I love a good eyeshadow palette. I love this color story. I honestly want to do like 20 more looks with this palette. I know this time of year is so hard because there's so many things coming out, and as a beauty lover, of course, I want to have everything, and I'm sure you guys feel the same way too. Now, I want you guys to know the point of these videos isn't to sell you everything. It's just so you guys can take a look, see what's out there, decide what you want to get. If you want to get XYZ over ABC, that's the whole point of these videos. So please don't ever feel pressure to buy. I did want to show you guys this palette next to the 𝑺𝒆𝒂𝒔𝒐𝒏 Merry Christmas palette, because this palette is just iconic and you can't buy this anymore. They did launch it last year, they restocked it, but this year they didn't bring it back, so I don't think they're ever planning on bringing this back. So if you're still missing this palette in your life, I would say definitely look at 𝑇IS THE SEASON. Now, the good thing is I love both of these brands so much, so I'm very happy to tell you guys that maybe you might find some comfort in owning this one if you miss Merry Christmas. I know I definitely see comments still in my 𝑺𝒆𝒂𝒔𝒐𝒏 videos where people wish that they had bought this back. So even though it's not exactly the same, we definitely see the vibe. So there's like that true green shade, there's a shimmer here, there's those like chartreusey shades. So there is a little bit of similarity here. Obviously, Cosmic Beauty has more shades, and they have all of these purples as well, which the Merry Christmas palette doesn't have, but I think they could be potentially really great dupes if you don't mind a different formula and a different brand. And obviously, if you have Merry Christmas, you don't have to run out and buy the Cosmic Beauty palette. Now, I'm a beauty lover, so I want everything. I would definitely buy this entire collection if it wasn't sent to me, and I'm just so grateful that I have it with me to show you guys. So hopefully that's a little bit helpful. I love the Cosmic Beauty formula. I have a whole playlist dedicated to them, so if you want to go see my previous thoughts on their palettes, that might be helpful to you as well. But they have a really great formula, great price point. The mattes are really blendable, easy to use. The shimmers just glide on the lids, and they just rule color stories for me. I feel like every color story they've done has been so beautiful. There's a few brands out there. I mean, I love a lot of indie brands, but some brands just make such special color stories. For example, Unearthly. I love the Cosmic Beauty color stories. I love 𝑺𝒆𝒂𝒔𝒐𝒏's color stories, as well as Bella Beaute Bar. They have such beautiful color stories. I just find them very interesting, and it makes me want every single palette those brands put out, as well as other brands. I'm just mentioning those to you guys. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video on the Cosmic Beauty 𝑇IS THE SEASON collection, and I hope it made it a little bit easier for you guys to narrow down what you're picking up this holiday season. Like I mentioned, this palette is launching on the 29th, I believe at 6 p.m. UK time, which I will convert for you and put on the screen, as well as in the description box, so that you can figure out what time you need to be on the website ready to shop. I do have an affiliate discount code with this brand. It's KHMAKEUP. I'm guessing it's going to stack on top of whatever deals they're offering on Black Friday. So if you want to use my code, you sure can. I will also leave an affiliate link in the description box. So in case they have a different code that gives you a bit of a better discount, even if you use my link to shop, I will still make a commission. And I do appreciate you guys using my links and codes to shop, because I can put back into my channel. This is kind of my side hustle slash like job because I am a stay-at-home mom. Not that it matters to you guys, but I just want to tell you that I really appreciate any support that you guys can give me. It's free for you to use my codes and you get a little bit of savings too. And I get a bit of a kickback too, which is not a bad thing. So super appreciative. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Thanksgiving week. I am definitely looking forward to spending extra time with the kids and my husband. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day and I will see you in another video very, very soon. Bye, friends! Also, YouTube should be giving you guys lots of videos to watch over here, maybe. And of course, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified for more videos.